Hi guys, welcome to the new episode of Dungeons and Cosmonauts. This is us. You can see us again, hopefully.
Yeah,
unless it messes up again and you don't get to see us again, but whatever. Who cares? You're not here to see us.
We got new mics.
We got new mics.
A new intro.
So you can see us. What are you doing, Megan?
The stack of them dice.
Oh, that's fine.
Let me be.
Dice stacking McGee.
I can only assume you're doing naughty things. Alright, so we
Impressive.
when we last met your crew,
Last left our players.
when we last left you guys, you had finished a treacherous battle.
I remember killing everybody personally.
You had captured.
Wait a minute.
You captured the Tiefling swordsman and the magical swordsman, and you have a few unconscious fellows about you with as well.
We also had sex with that one guy.
And then
I remember.
we last left with you looting the orc's body, I believe, or check you before you checked his body.
No, the orc was one of the alive ones.
No, the orc
The
was
magic-
the orc was
Orc,
way.
The orc was gone
Way
from
knocked
round
down.
one. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Me and
You
him
gotta
knocked
watch-
each other
you gotta watch
out.
the show.
I thought he was KO'd.
You
No, it's been a while.
Wait, hold up. So was the orc killed?
Yes.
Wait,
No, no one
hold on.
looked up on him.
Oh,
I have a
apparently
serious
not.
question. Are we gonna do an in memoriam for these guys? Because,
You don't even know if they're dead yet.
Then Marcus has to draw all of
Because
them.
the Grammys
His
did
favorite.
it, the Oscars did it. I think we should do it. I think it would be a really nice touch. We could have Pink come in and sing
Pinku.
a song
down from the ceiling.
Yeah, she could do some backflips and
Pinku,
then
Pinku.
serenade the
Please
orc
draw
that died.
memoriam
Lady Gaga,
images for the
don't
dead.
die.
Yeah, please send us in memoriam photos.
Oh no, I want in memoriam photos if any of
Nope.
you guys die.
Don't say that.
Don't
Oh,
say
God.
We're
that.
not gonna
You
die.
guys could die.
Johan
You
doesn't
like
die.
It could
Yeah.
happen.
Both
Do you want-
die.
Alright, anywho,
Yeah,
so
Brandon did.
here's what's happening.
Manhattan
Focus. You guys talking about drinking?
No, that's coffee soda.
Anyway, just
You don't
pay attention.
understand.
Is it the
No,
espresso soda?
you don't understand. It's coffee
My
soda.
mom used to buy the espresso soda when I was a kid all the time. It's
Alright,
the shit.
so
That is-
Arpion. So you guys are now holding captive a tiefling who is furious at you guys, and
Why he mad?
a wizard sorcerer.
Why
He's
you
not
mad,
furious.
dog?
He's just looks like he has fire in his eyes. He looks like Wily. You know what I mean?
Wiley.
His eyes are wide, and he's looking at you guys intently. His eyes are darting back and forth between you all. The magic swordsman, elf man, he is scared. He is a scared, and he is just trying to do whatever you guys are gonna say. And then you have walked up to the orc.
Yeah.
All spell effects have faded. Your vines that you cast, Nereza, have disappeared.
Okay.
My
And the
eyes
cloud of
and
darkness
voice
is
are
gone.
normal
Is Peleus awake?
Peleus is awake.
Okay.
and stabilized by his friend Salim.
But not
Dion?
pleased.
You from the events of the last of you almost getting cooked
The
alive
embarrassing.
in darkness.
Whoopsie.
Your facial hair is all singed off, and you have you're all crusty. You have first degree.
That was a close shave.
I vote. I use inspiration for a vote.
You don't have any.
that he still has eyebrows.
He does not have eyebrows.
No.
Can he have just one eyebrow?
But he's the handsomest.
They'll grow back, but
No,
he does
he
not
needs
have them right now.
Can I magic eyebrows back on
No,
him?
it doesn't
You
have.
Maybe
just
after
draw-
You should have thrown a fucking Molotov cocktail at him, and
I
then
know
you
he
could
was
let him have
there.
eyebrows.
Maybe after a long
There are
rest.
consequences.
We gotta move on.
Fine.
Wait,
Yeah,
is this
maybe-
for
maybe
Randy the
after
Tiefling?
We gotta move on.
No. Okay, so I'm at Chard's body.
Char's body, yes.
I want to loot him.
Okay.
And take that shiny axe.
So you get an axe that seems more well made than other axes. It is a two-handed weapon.
Mm-hmm.
You are already wielding a lot of weapons, so you know that you will be quite encumbered carrying this one as well. But you can definitely make it work if you want. You will not be able to switch between it at will without going through some.
Johan is gonna pick it up and he's gonna be mesmerized by it.
Okay.
The shine from the light, because it's still roughly around high noon, I assume. The shine from the sun on the axe itself just intoxicates him. He's just enthralled by it completely, and his eye starts to twitch while he's looking at it, and he just kind of shoves it in his bag or on his back, and looks the you said it was the tiefling we had captured and the sorcerer,
The magic swordsman.
the magic swordsman. So he's gonna whisper over to the magical swordsman and go, hey, hey, and he's gonna take his sword and plant it through Chard.
Chars. Char.
Chars.
Char.
Char.
Charles.
He charged.
He's gonna look the magic swordsman, and can I roll for an intimidation check?
You stab this into Char, and he
Yeah.
and
I whisper.
blood gurgles.
I whisper, "Farewell, worthy adversary." Can I roll for an intimidation?
Go for it.
All right.
You get advantage on this roll.
Okay, cool.
Damn.
The first
bad?
one was
Let
better.
me
What were they?
7 and
I
4.
don't know how you don't look cold.
He gently screeches while he does it.
I'm gonna say it's gonna do something. He's not gonna be like, okay.
and then it's gonna be
He
it's gonna
notices he
be
stabbed a worm.
Plus what?
he lets out
And
a
it
fart
screams.
actually when it happens.
So
so it's gonna be 10.
All right, yeah, that guy's he's already scared, so he's still
He's
scared.
more scared shitless.
He's still this
Okay, same scared. All right, good.
It didn't make him not scared.
And then
Char is dead.
yeah, and then at that I'm going to put the axe away, like I said, and then start walking over to where they're held captive.
Okay.
After the madness dissipated, Rowan has already plopped down on the ground, still not feeling too good, but she's feverishly writing in her scrolls about the sweet bomb she made. She doesn't seem to have noticed that it definitely hurt you. She's more interested in the scientific
Obvious.
impact of creating an actual bomb out of nothing. She feels like the sweet D&D MacGyver that she is.
punk ass kid.
So she's not paying attention to anything around her right now. She's just writing.
Slim is going to continue doing his medical whatnot for Peleus.
Peleus is fine.
Okay.
You no longer need to.
He just doesn't have the hair.
Peleus is tended to.
I like lick my thumbs and I go right over your eyes and wipe the ash away, so now you have like anti-eyebrows.
Dead space
It's
eyebrow.
like fucking Voldemort now.
He was a golfer.
Voldemort did nothing wrong.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do? What are you guys actually gonna do?
That's what I did.
You're gonna do that
Okay.
for the whole session?
Oh no, I thought we were giving more people more things to do. Okay.
What are you guys doing?
I need to question them about where my good friend is. You just edit her name in after because I forgot what it was.
Jenny?
Denna.
Denna.
Jenny.
Her name's Denna.
Jenna rhymes with Jenna.
So what are you gonna say to him?
Yeah.
I go up to the one with the fire in his eyes, and I ask him again, "Where's Denna?"
Who's Denna?
The human girl that was running away.
He looks around. He shrugs.
I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, "There's a girl we saw in the forest, bloodied and bruised, telling us that you were the ones that attacked her."
The friend of the one you guys pinned to a tree.
We did nothing of the sort.
Can I
Suppose it was goblins?
Yes, it was the goblins.
Can I like try to sense motive on him? Like see like
Yeah.
if he's lying or anything
Roll
like that?
I think we both will.
Insight check.
Insight check?
Yeah, go for it.
Go ahead.
Juicy.
Ooh,
Juicy.
natural 20.
He's not telling the truth.
Not telling the
But he's not really trying to hide it either.
Shit. I have a +5 on insight.
truth.
You have wisdom, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
Wait, while this is going on, can Reza just be like breathing, like leaning over this guy from behind, just kind of like?
If you'd like, yeah.
Donkey noise.
He's unfazed by this. He's just annoyed. that you're
No,
doing
she's just like, cause she's just fascinated.
it. Okay.
Okay,
So you've
so
never seen a tiefling, that kind of thing?
Can I bonk
Like-
him on the head with my
She's
staff?
she's just being.
punch him in
You've
the
probably
face.
never seen a tiefling.
Yeah, that too.
cool. Back up, back
Wait,
up.
I have a side question. I'm sorry. Do
It's okay.
tieflings have like ears, like big
No, they have
ears?
horns.
They got horns.
Do they have
they
like
hear
ear
out of
holes?
Yes.
Because I want her to like stick her finger in his ear.
What the?
I want.
Why would you do that?
Okay,
just have
she's
interrogation.
poking and prodding him right now because she's super fast. Again, she hasn't seen a tiefling before, so she's like, "Where's your
He
ear
has
hole?"
normal ears.
Can she stick her finger in it anyway? Just
She
to
would
be
not have
a
reason to do that.
nuisance?
She would not have
You already
reason to
know
do
what
that.
an ear is.
If anything,
She's
he touches
really just
horns.
like-
Denied. Sit down.
He has a
Alright.
tail and horns.
Alright, so she's
You like grow up his
she's
horns.
touching the horns like this.
Like she's milking udders.
He's gonna
Yeah.
he's gonna try to
One, two, switch.
he's gonna try to wrestle his head away from
Okay,
your
but
grasp.
can I roll for a strong grip? Because
Go for
she's
it.
just
Roll
not going to
strength.
fucking let go.
Roll strength check.
Johan is gonna kind of look at it kind of weird, like why is she just like feeling up his horns?
Roll strength check.
18.
Juicy.
All right, you hold on to his horns. Continue with the conversation.
I know you're lying, and at that, Johan's gonna punch him in the face.
Strength. Roll a d4.
Try not to
A
hit.
D4.
No, actually,
Please
no,
try
you're
not
not
to
to
punch
hit nerve.
You do 1
Reza.
damage to him.
I do 1 damage. Does he get like kind of like winded after I hit him?
No beacon.
Okay.
Scoot over that way a little bit.
I can't.
I need you guys to squeeze in a little. as much as
Squeeze
you
in
can.
which
You said
way?
scoot over, but then you said
Towards me.
squeeze in.
Away from
Get
his
closer.
board.
All of you get closer to the mic.
Look
I
at all
can't
this.
see. I can't see past
Look at all
this.
this free
I
space.
need you guys to get closer to the mic
That's what I
anyway.
say at work. Please fill in all the dead
Closest it's
space.
gonna get.
You can
Yeah.
get closer to him. See? Every little bit counts.
I just say squeeze
We're on
in.
the
You
fucking
can all
throne.
be friends.
That's what I say too. Like,
male,
you
Okay,
to be friends, guys.
You punch him. I said you did 1 damage.
Yeah.
You've not done that damage anymore. You punch him, and it's kind of like me and Dan reference this a lot, but in Pokemon Origins, when Blastoise or Charizard punches Blastoise in the face, and he just like looks at him. It's like that.
Johan's gonna be kind of like miffed about it. Like, what?
I'm gonna get like cool off. Go cool off.
All right, so I'll just like take a step back and let Salim walk up.
I'm gonna like hand my water skin to him. Are his hands bound?
I don't.
Yes.
You guys never bound him. He's just sitting there.
What? He's not bound? Can I pull out my rope and bound?
He is. He has given up though.
Yeah, I hand him my water skin.
He takes it.
Listen.
He doesn't drink it. He just takes it.
All
Alright, I take it back.
Piece of shit.
Anyway, I don't really know what to say to this guy.
I don't either.
We should maybe
He's-
just talk to the other one.
He stonewalled my fist. Wasn't expecting that.
Well, Rowan's gonna like hear that things have died down, and she's just gonna like perk her head up and go like, well, "Why did this even happen then? Why were you fighting us? We're just trying to get through this forest. What's your problem?" She's gonna screech that from like her sitting spot.
What are you guys? You guys are you standing above him talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nerys is behind him.
You're holding this horn.
Still holding. She's not
And
like.
where's the other one?
He's
Next to him?
he should be sitting. If I'm remembering the map, he should be sitting like near you guys.
I'm gonna
also.
go walk over to him.
I assume they're next to each other.
Yeah.
So
As you walk
Wait.
away, I'm gonna pull out some rope and start. Stop. I'm gonna start tying up the Tiefling.
Okay.
Can Nerys ask the Tiefling a question? Since he's like, she's literally just like grabbing onto
you
his.
may ask him a question.
Okay, so she
If it's
leans
not stupid.
really, really close into his ear. Why were you in this forest to begin with?
He doesn't answer.
Hello. Is there something wrong with your ears? Now I have a reason to put my finger in his ear.
I'm not letting you do it just because you're trying to make up reasons to.
No, I'm not. He's ignoring her.
It
So
ain't
alright,
happening.
so she's gonna blow on him. Like Nereza, like is just actually like very perplexed as to why this man is just ignoring her.
Nerys is not stupid.
She's not stupid. She's
She's
just
acting
like
stupid.
being annoying.
Anyway, moving on.
I walk over to the other one. The magical swordsman.
Okay, he's sitting there shaking.
I
He's
take
trying to
my
compose
my
himself.
staff and I like kind of get under his chin to just like kind of stabilize and lift his chin up so he can look at me.
He looks up at you.
I look him straight in the eye and I ask him, or I say, the human girl, the friend of the one you guys killed in the forest. Where is she?
He looks over at the tiefling, and the tiefling just looks at him like completely
I like
blank stare.
move his head, like I just make his eyes or his face lock back into
He
the
just
position
says-
as mine. Are you
That's it.
afraid of him?
He just shakes his head, and he like makes a conflicted look on his face.
I look at him. I get like down on one knee, so I'm not like up above
Trying to
him
get down
doing
to his
this
level.
anymore. Are you scared of him? And I look over at the tiefling.
No,
Do you think you have any reason to be scared of him right now?
no, it's not him.
Because you saw what we all did.
Yes, but there's other things scarier than even you all.
Well, yeah, that's just natural. But right now, we're the scary things.
He
and
thinks
you...
for a second. He's like, he's so wise.
Yeah, they're like tidal waves and hurricanes, but
Everyone just goes like snaps.
Tidal waves and hurricanes.
That should be the title episode.
That's going to be the title of the episode.
if you tell us, we'll let you go. And we won't.
Oh, shit, I guess I'm
Obviously, we don't even know your name. How are we going to tell whatever out there is scary that you were the one who tipped us off?
What are you going to do with him? He whispers to you.
I don't know. It depends on how much he cooperates. Right now, it's not great, so maybe bottom of the river.
Jesus, Celine.
Into the ravine.
He says as he takes a sip out of his
water skin.
You guys have no idea. Salim used to be this like honorable peace
Yeah,
man
in
with
our
one
old
leg.
games, our personal games. So he
didn't
used
say
to
he
be
was
this
dead.
wise and nice adventurer. He would never kill anybody.
You never say that.
Okay, so he looks at you, and he says, "Oh, it was us. We did it. We killed the boy.
And where's the girl?
We don't know. We thought you all knew.
When she screamed earlier, I put my air quotes up. Was that
It was
your
him.
friend here?
It was him.
So she.
He's trying to whisper it too, so the other guy doesn't hear.
Is there any?
Should he
Any
roll
of you
for a
guys near
stealth
me?
check?
No.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I mean,
I'm
you're all
on the
near me.
ground,
Yeah.
like next to y'all, but I'm gonna look
Yeah.
up and go, "Oh my god!
No,
it was an
I'm gonna-
incantation. Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
feel so
s-
stupid."
I'm gonna stay
Should've
over
known.
by the Tiefling.
You gotta make a more Arcana check.
I
That's
know.
the thing.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay over by the Tiefling and have my
I look over.
scimitar drawn.
Okay. Ready to.
Yeah, in case he tries
In case
to.
he tries to do
I
that.
look over at you guys, and I'm just like, she probably made it back. Okay, I'm thinking. I mean, this is basically everybody accounted for, right?
Well, I don't
Minus
know where
one.
I have no idea where she's going to go.
Well, I kind of gave her a tip, but that was a while ago.
Who are you trying to scare?
He looks.
pitting
He
the
looks
guy?
down. He looks down and he's thinking about something.
What do you know?
Uh,
Based on all of the intimidating I just did, I'll roll for that if I need to.
Roll for what?
What do you know?
Oh, what do you know?
Okay. Yeah, do an intimidation check.
Gong.
No.
Great.
Okay. Well, he's already gonna tell you.
What do you
so-
know? Is what the way I
Hey,
said it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what do you know?
Hey, what do you know?
He says, I only know what they told me. They said, find some stragglers, people, nobodies, somebody that wouldn't be missed. Get rid of them, post them up, make it look like the goblins did it.
Well, I got news for you, buddy.
Who's they?
I miss them. And I turn
Did you
around
actually
and I
say
walk away.
Do you do that?
Yes.
Do you,
Okay.
can you roll for like a single tier?
He wasn't done.
Yes.
What was the
He
guy's name
wasn't
again?
done.
His name was like Denny.
Denny's?
No, that's the
Oh,
Tiefling.
Denny.
I don't remember that guy's
It's
name.
Denna
William.
and
William.
Rick.
Will,
No, it was William.
It
Willard?
was William.
It was-
No, it was. Oh yeah, it was
It was
William.
William.
Yeah, it was William.
William Combest.
What's another
Yes.
W name?
Oh, William Combest.
It's
Yeah.
it was actually Randy.
No, it wasn't.
All right, so
You're right.
Where's
Randy
Peleus at this
Tiefling.
time?
Peleus is over somewhere doing
Leave.
stuff.
Billy's just sitting,
Props
minding
on
his
the
equipment.
So you walk away from the guy. He's just sitting there now, all alone.
But who's they?
I tell him, you can go.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, unless you want to fight more, but I
Oh,
don't
no.
think so.
He gets up and he runs.
All right.
I think this one here is trouble.
Celine,
Yeah, me
you
too.
let him run?
But is there any more of
He was
them?
the- he was the one that was
I wanna
willing
know
to
if we're
answer
gonna have to fight
questions.
again. I heard.
So that guy's completely gone.
Yeah.
As he
Are you
leaves,
referring
the
to the
tiefling.
magic swordsman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As he leaves, the tiefling looks at you and he says, "Well, that was foolish
Of him to run away.
of you to let him run.
Can I punch him in the face again?
I think we should kill
I don't
this
like
one.
to hear him talk.
As you go to raise your arm, he says, because he knew things that I don't even know."
Cool.
At that, I'm gonna put my hand down and
I
look
want
over
to
at
know if he's
Celine.
lying.
God.
Big man fibber.
What is it? Insight?
Yeah.
20.
That 20?
Yeah. Oh no, 18.
18.
And then add it all up, 20.
Okay.
Technically 22.
You don't think he's lying?
Celine, why'd you just let him leave?
We're going to track him.
That's actually pretty clever.
So what are we to drag this guy along with us while we track him?
No, we can kill him if we want.
Kill him.
Probably
Dead
a
weight.
good.
I don't think we
He
should.
scoffs.
He's ready to die.
He just keeps
You
his
think that's
straight face.
funny, Tiefling? No, I never caught your name.
And he just looks at you. He just doesn't say anything. He keeps his straight face and he looks at you. But his eyes are wide.
So I take it you won't say anything?
He doesn't say anything.
At all?
Make a
Yeah, can
make
we
a
kill
perception
him?
check.
Please. I
All of
love
you
to
make
kill this guy.
He's doing some magic.
20.
3.
Not 20.
30?
3.
You guys hear rustling around you.
I
It sounds like the movement of two people.
Can I poke my scimitar in his arm?
I think we should definitely just kill this fucking guy.
You should hold him hostage if there's something dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, no, pull the
He's-
knife up to his neck and then yell at the bushes.
He's valuable.
We'll kill him. We'll do it.
Somebody grab this guy.
Oh, I'm already holding onto his horn, so I could just like orient his neck towards wherever
I'll
the
hold him up and
location
hold my
is.
Did
Yeah.
you all
sword
hear
up to
the
his neck.
rustling of the bushes?
You all hear it.
Who wants
So
to
you guys
call?
like tipped each other off.
Who wants to call out to the bushes? Like, we hear y'all.
Rowan's gonna be like.
Alright, so hold on to this tiefling and...
I already got him. I'm
Oh,
holding
you're
him.
holding on to him?
Rowan's
Great.
gonna call out and say, "We have your leader, And believe me, I know exactly how to kill him. I've learned many spells, and I could kill all of you too.
Can I let
So
out, like,
me.
a draconic roar?
After that,
Yeah,
she says that, and he goes,
No, what? Am I Rusty? No, it's just like...
Rusty's my dog.
Okay, so you do like a... after you say that, the rustling stops as you start talking.
Sweet.
And then you hear, go ahead and kill him! And then they just go and they run off. And then he just sighs, and he looks at you guys.
Looks like you're not well loved, are you, buddy?
Well, I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. No, I'm not very well loved.
Do you value your life,
Wait.
Tiefling?
We just got in a whole fight and, like, brutally, like, murdered your friends, and, like, this is the part you were hoping it wouldn't come to? Is, like, getting embarrassed in front of your friends?
No, I don't care about
Or
that.
your captors?
I just did not think I would be the one who was captured, and they were the ones to escape.
Oh, okay.
Especially considering the fact that they know the information I think you all would like to know.
Well, that's very forward of you.
Seems like you'd know it too, then.
We were contracted at different times with different information.
How convenient.
They told
Oh, I
me
guess.
that you were all. They told me you were all sailors.
Who is they?
Who
Not quite.
I think it's
is
who are they?
Who is they?
And I'm gonna like
Who
look
they?
really
The two
mean.
smartest people on the team. Who is they?
I'm gonna roll to look really intimidating.
No, it's
Johan's
that
getting
works.
kinda
Who
antsy.
is this they that you
Johan's
speak
getting kind of
of?
antsy because he
not gonna
feels
talk
the
about that
axe on his
well.
back and he kind of just wants to like stroke it because he knows that it's pure treasure and he just loves it.
Alright,
But then he also wants to just like hit the tiefling because he's not answering quick enough. So he's getting kind of antsy.
he's getting impatient.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
getting really impatient.
He looks at all of you, and he says, "If I tell you what you want to know, will I get the same treatment as him?"
Maybe.
Depends.
Well, the treatment is that we're gonna find him later and probably not be as good about it.
Then I suppose I have
I
no
don't
reason
think-
to tell you anything.
We'll let you go.
If we guarantee your life,
But if we find out you're lying, you'll lose your tail, your horns, your arms, and your legs.
If he says he'll let you go,
You cut off all his stuff.
basically, you'll be
Can
alive,
I
but it
roll
won't
for
be
an
worth
intimidation
it.
check?
I don't. He's gonna think that's funny no matter what. Just the way it sounds.
It's like this laundry list of shit you're gonna do. Like,
It's really funny. Look off all your shit.
You'll be like the Black Knight from Monty Python.
this is but a flesh wound. You've got no legs. I still have my arms.
So
He's just gonna burst out
I'm
laughing.
thinking about what he's gonna say to you guys. Okay. Are you telling the truth when you say you'll let him go?
Yes.
Okay. And he has no reason to check if you're lying or not.
I have a question.
Wait,
To him?
To the yes.
that's weird.
To
Go
the
for it.
tiefling.
You don't have to ask me for permission.
You're the boss. Well, does the Duke of Cedarwood ring any bells?
Yes.
Yes, as far as
I thought he had
what
people
you're
to do that
doing
for him.
here.
I'm sorry, what?
As far as what you're doing here, is he involved in this in any way?
Oh, yes. He hired us.
Did he now?
Yes.
Well, guys.
He hired you to kill stragglers in the woods and make it look like the goblins did it?
Why?
We weren't supposed to kill all of you. You came at us first.
Why did he hire you?
you don't need that.
Is it really
Yeah,
such
I
a
did.
surprise,
You did.
Teresa?
He did not
I just wanted to fight the
He
orc.
did not hire us to hurt you. He wanted us to scare you and make you think that the goblins were afoot.
That is what I thought. There is no Goblin King. There's no goblins. This is all a ruse. This man is trying to swindle
We've been
us.
scammed.
Of course.
What is he
We were
trying to get out of
scammed
this,
hard.
though, I wonder?
But I
That
want to
is
know if
curious.
he's lying.
Yes. Why would he try to scare us, and why would he try to convince us there are goblins in this woods?
I want to
What
know
are you
if
guys
he's
gonna ask him
lying.
now? You want to know if he's lying?
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay, yeah, it's 20. All up.
It's such a weird. I want to know if he's lying. Like,
I want to be able to like.
you don't think he's lying?
Okay.
I
Guys,
can sense
he's not.
it.
There's truth in his words. It was that man. I don't know why, though. We should ask him more.
Make sure you all speak up a little bit, okay?
There are mysterious circumstances around this Duke and his motivations sending us out here, and his... Are you all familiar with... I don't believe you're with us, but... There was this painting that we saw, right,
Yes.
ladies?
A painting?
Yes,
king.
you were not familiar with this. You didn't
No.
meet us until then.
The previously alive king and his wife. We were led there
We saw a specter.
by the specter.
It was the previous
You all
queen.
are telling me. You all are saying that you saw a ghost.
We're not talking to you right now. Anyways.
I don't believe you're in a position to talk.
Yes.
It's an ambient conversation.
You can
Go
see
away.
yourself out.
You will see yourself out.
I'm sure he would really like to see himself out. of
Oh,
this
I bet he
situation.
would.
Did he tell you any reason why we needed to be spooked out of here, or led to believe that there are goblins? Are you hiding something in these woods?
Now that I hear that you saw a ghost, I don't think that our spooking would have done much anyway.
Well, that's not the point. Answer my question.
Clearly not. You're in this situation.
Are you afraid of ghosts?
No. Not quite.
I'm not
So
asking
what do
you.
you...
Roll,
Projecting.
roll a perception check.
He's lying. He's like sweating.
He's
He's like,
fucking lying. Wait.
What are you protecting in these woods? Speak.
I'm not protecting anything. I told you I was hired to scare you.
Scare us out away from what?
Not scare you away, but make you more inclined to do the job that you...
My question is, cutting to the chase, why is he leading us on this so-called ruse?
I cannot say for his intentions, but I can say that he has reasons for you going into the place that you're supposed to go and retrieve the treasure you're supposed to retrieve.
Treasure.
And slay the beast that he wants you to slay.
Is it an actual beast or is it another one of your contracted friends?
Well, I've never seen it myself, but apparently he is very hideous and monstrous.
That's rude.
There could be
I've only heard
someone-
secondhand accounts. Some of the others...
I feel like you're
doesn't count.
projecting for your own miserable personality right now.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh,
That
get
is a
some ointment
spicy
out for
one,
that
my dear.
burn.
He just shrugs.
Apply aloe to burn. Correct.
He's like, I already hate myself enough, thanks.
It's clear this creature has no interest in our affairs. He's only serving his own self-interests. We have to...
I feel like we've got enough information out of him, and it is time we dispose of him.
River.
This man is just doing a job he was hired for. I don't think it was anything personal.
Yes, you
My
should listen to
wounds-
her. She
my
sounds very
wounds
reasonable.
would speak
But-
otherwise.
Yes, I agree with
I want to
Peleus.
roll a perception check when he says that about Nereza's phrase.
What are you trying to
What are you trying to
perceive?
perceive?
I just want
Yeah.
to see if he's actually telling the truth. Insight.
Again?
Alright,
Go for it, go for it. Go for it.
11 plus 3.
He's telling the truth, he doesn't want to die.
Alright, so...
Context clues, children.
Alright.
I'm going
But-
to Nereza. I agree with her. We should just let him go. He was just a man paid for his doomed job.
I don't
wanna-
think so. I think he has valuable information that he could share with others, and then they could compromise the sensitivity of the situation.
Are you all not from here?
What is it to you?
Little man.
Doesn't look like I'm from here.
Are you
Friendship
local?
point in the race.
Yeah.
Our bloodthirst.
Okay, Peleus and Reza just got a friendship point. That's a homing
very
point
finishing
right
each
there.
other's sandwiches.
I didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you guys said,
It's
so
okay.
you don't get the friendship.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
It's okay.
You're gonna hear it back in the audio.
I'll be like, yes.
Yeah, no, I want that friendship point now. Then you can
We
take
get
it
it
away
later.
in the next game.
Anyway.
Don't worry, my
That's
dear.
not
We'll
important.
gain more late.
Not important. So, he looks at you all and he says, I have information about the area and the history of this area that you all may want to know if
So
you're
then-
going to proceed with whatever you are doing.
So then give it to us now and stop wasting our time.
I can only give it to you in the promise that I will be freed afterwards.
You will.
Of course.
I agree.
Are you all telling the truth, or who is lying?
I'm being earnest.
Hey, you can't know.
Is
You can't
mine-
know.
I can know. because
No
I have to roll
metagaming.
for him to see if you're lying or not.
okay.
Is mine
You do have to tell me the truth.
We're not lying, Marcus.
Is mine a lie of omission if I don't say anything?
Yeah, if Nariza and,
Can you sense
and
that?
Salim don't say anything and we just stare at him, is that a lie? Because we're
If
not
you
saying
don't
anything.
say anything,
That's suspicious.
he takes it as you're saying no.
Alright, so then Nariza's gonna say sure, and
She's waiting for approval
she's
from
definitely halfway lying.
everyone. You have to tell me the truth, or you're
What
lying or
does
not.
that even mean?
She's like, she could go either way. If the information is not satisfactory to
So
her,
you're
she's
lying.
gonna fucking kill him.
So you're lying,
Yeah, you're lying.
Okay.
It's either you are or you're not.
and he knows you're lying.
Fuck.
What about you? What are you doing? He's asking all of you, and he's looking at you all.
I like elbow you so we can kind of talk without him hearing.
Oh, so we step back, have
Side
a sidebar.
chatter. Yeah.
Talking to the mic.
Consider this me whispering.
Okay.
I just want to know if he was the one who killed Denna.
And if he is,
I don't want to let him go.
Killed William.
William.
Kill William.
Your best
Yeah.
friends.
My homie
If he was the one that
William.
personally did it, we
Yeah.
won't let him go. I have your back with this, Salim. And then we do like, can we do like a bro handshake? Like
Yeah.
where we grab each other's arms?
Gladiators. Yeah.
That's a friendship point.
That's a friendship point.
What?
So you're lying, and he says, unfortunately, I can't part with this information unless I can assure someone here will allow me to leave alive.
I wouldn't let such a small, feeble thing, lady.
Unlike your group, our decisions are made as a group. One whole unit. So if one of us disagrees, we have to be checked and balanced throughout the others.
That's a good method.
That's science.
And then she loudly tongue clicks at you from under her fucking bitch.
She doesn't say bitch.
I agree to this. I feel like that's the most reasonable way to go through this. We have to have a vote.
Very well.
Before the vote, I must ask you one thing. I'm going to hold my scimitar up to his throat. Were you the one that killed William and pinned him to the tree? If you answer this question truthfully,
I
we will let you go.
I did not kill him, but I pinned him to the tree.
Oh
That's
shit!
awkward.
These are complications, my friend.
Great.
I see. And then I'll just like take my sword back and like step back to him.
Good enough for Johan.
Yeah, he's like, oh, good.
Who did kill him?
He turns, he looks towards the orc like as best as he can. He like nods over towards him.
Seems
With that axe, in fact,
I
Explains why he was
stroke
injured.
the axe. Yeah.
the axe cries with the lost, forgotten souls.
Why did you let me die?
Did you get my note?
Yeah, I got your note, and the answer is no. Why'd you just ask me
You
this?
prayed to the gods and they said,
I have to say what it says. It says, "Can I send the treasure away to my homeland by eagle?" I'm imagining like a Metal Gear like Fulton device, and you just like
my
put this
God.
axe on a balloon.
I was
just
Velocity of an African barn swallow.
I was honestly thinking of it more like I just walk away, climb up a tree, and just like sick and he just takes it.
There's two swallows
You guys are making
that
no
hold the
progress
coconut
here.
together at the same time.
You guys are making no progress. Let's keep going. So he says, so is it agreed? You will not kill me if I tell you everything that you might want to.
Johan's gonna look over at Salim for a signal.
You can't lie to me.
I was lying.
We're not. We already said that the checks and balances
I'm
thing
sorry,
is a
I'm
thing.
so like in character that I forgot to do that. I will say it again. We don't have to kill him. We could just bring him to jail.
Salim,
That's the way to do it, guys. That's what we have to do. First of all,
Are you guys saying that out
You're
loud?
saying this to the
No,
Tiefling's
I'm,
face.
No.
I'm saying that because I whispered it to him.
He whispered it to Johan.
I mean,
Okay, so
everyone
you guys
knows
don't
I
know.
want to fucking murder
So
this
yeah,
guy.
so
Everyone
Johan and Salim
knows
are having a
that.
sidebar.
So I'm gonna look over to them and go.
He sits and he waits patiently.
Listen, we're all part of this. I feel like we all have a say. Let's share the
But
information.
you're all the way over
You all
there.
don't seem like you're in a
Let's
You
do
all
more.
don't seem like you're the cohesive group that she said.
So
you were.
I'm gonna like run up to them and go, share your information.
I
We're
mean,
Are you
team.
guys talking away from him?
Wait, why are
Yeah.
we giving him information?
No,
No
I'm
one's
just-
giving him
Dude,
information.
this is so complicated. Are you guys killing him or not?
Nah.
who's asking?
Me.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've
No,
already given.
you guys asked
I've
for a
already
vote.
We
given
haven't
my
placed our
answer.
vote yet.
Yes, but like he
So-
has the security
so
of
your
being
answer is you
checked
will
and
kill him if
balanced
you
by
want.
the
It
group.
sounds like there's disagreement within the group, despite what Rowan has said.
Exactly. He knows that, and he's
If
not.
the-
And
okay.
he knows you
that
guys.
what you said is wrong.
Well,
even
no. If
it's
like
right.
Nereza knows that if she wants to kill him, but everyone else doesn't want to kill him, she's not going to get to kill him. The end. That's it.
But the Tiefling
He's taking
knows
that as a no. It's literally a yes or a no.
It's either
No.
gonna die or not gonna die. And
No.
if somebody
He's not
in the
going to
group-
die.
He's not gonna
dying.
die.
He's not gonna die.
No.
He will
Not
not
So
Alright.
what
die.
you're saying is Nereza has no power because if she's 1 against 5.
Yeah, she's not going to fucking kill a dude when there's like 5. Like
But
there's
her
Four
vote-
people
okay,
say
yeah,
no.
four
so
people
literally,
say no.
what I'm saying, taking this as her vote is she wants to kill him, but she agrees that she will not succeed in the vote.
Exactly.
Don't have to make it that complicated.
Yeah, I didn't make it that complicated. I
I
said
know,
this to you
I know.
before.
Politics.
So he understands that you guys have agreed not to kill him.
Jesus Christ.
Cheese
That
and
was
rice.
so complicated for no reason. All right, he's gonna.
10
he's gonna-
hours later.
He's gonna look at you guys. Very well. Can I have that water skin back?
No.
Get to the point,
I
please.
have a lot to say, and my throat is dry. I have
Use your saliva. I've read that
guess you better
tieflings have a
ration-
lot
yeah.
of it.
Can I have my one hand free to get mine then?
Here. I take my water skin,
Dump
and
in
I
his
hold it
face.
over his head. I give him a little bit.
A little tap.
He drowns like a turkey. It's over.
And you just you accidentally killed him, and his ghost haunts you
Tieflings are
forever.
only supposed to have a sip.
So
In an alternate reality, Salim drools into his
he does
mouth.
grog a little bit and then swallow. Alright. In this area, there is the Duke, as you all may have met. Duke of Cedarwood. Now, I'm not from this area myself, but this is what I gathered in my travels, and being in the group that I previously was with. Now, what?
I'm sorry.
Grammar's not your strong suit.
I love
so-
his manner of speaking.
I have to, because I'm making this up as I go
I
on.
know, it's fine.
It's,
So,
I'm attributing it to him, not you.
he, I lost
He is
I lost
bound
track
by-
now. Alright, so, as you all may know, the king ruled this land, not too long ago. Do you all know of his disappearance? Did you ask or hear anything while you were in town?
We were given a vague understanding to his disappearance.
Which was?
The
Vague.
word on the street is that he is dead, but he is not, in fact, dead. He is the creature that you are hunting for the lost treasure, as it is, of which I know nothing about, so don't ask me.
So, like, he's like a big mummy?
A werewolf?
He said he knows nothing
That
about
treasure ain't real. We're just supposed to kill the king.
He's not dead. There is something you do have to get. Because I have been tasked with getting it before, and I refused that task.
And why was that?
Which is what?
Because I know that he wants the king slain for political reasons, and I have no interest in furthering his goals in that department.
But are you saying that the king is incapable of ruling? He's a monster now?
I don't know the specifics exactly,
But he's a
but
creature.
according to what people have said, the king went mad, killed his wife, and fled.
That much is true.
That
Mad
sounds
king.
like
That is the truth. The Duke himself has made it seem as though the king went mad, killed his wife, and then was slain. But
that sounds like a false tale.
there are many tales going about.
I can
I
see
can
that.
tell you that the one I believe is that he is in the place you're going to go to, and he has the treasure you are to retrieve. And that is all I know.
I'd rather look for the convent of these mercenaries. To be honest.
So what?
The what?
You guys, I wanna go to your camp and maybe learn a little bit more.
We don't have a camp. We come from all sorts of different places. He hires us.
We've
The
disbanded.
same way that he hired all of you, he only uses mercenaries for his deeds. The city guard is only protecting the city. They will not do any tasks that he sends for them to do.
Okay.
It makes sense.
It's a charade.
Mercenaries.
He does not have that
All
sort
the
of
evidence.
power, unfortunately. The captain of the guard is taking care of his own business. He has to deal with other things, like the goblins.
So the Duke promises all of us, including Mrs. Tiefling, money, riches, and no one ever gets any of it. I don't even believe we asked how much we were getting for this job. Which is disappointing, but I guess it all adds up now that we know it's all just wild goose chase.
At that, Johan's gonna go.
Well, I can tell you that if you do the job that he gives you, he will still compensate you. He still has you hired on for the job. He just wanted us to make you He wanted us to increase the goblin threat more than it may be. Megan, come here.
Are
My-
there even goblins in this wood?
Yes, but they are odd.
There are no even goblins.
Define
Only odd.
Only the odd ones.
They don't do.
Johan's gonna untie the tiefling as he's talking.
Hold on.
do
Okay, I
he
can't
goes
stop
to-
you.
Are you gonna do it no matter what?
I mean, that should be like a check with the party before you just like let this dude kind of run wild.
if he, are
Because
you
if
gonna-
he
all
just
right.
fucking
No,
gets
no,
up
no.
and runs for it,
If you just go and do something, it's up to them to say no. But you can just do it if you want.
I'm gonna do it.
All right, he goes
Wait,
to
what?
untie.
This is a favor of goodwill.
He goes to untie the
I wanna
tiefling.
follow up his goodwill after he
No,
unties him.
we just killed all of this guy's friends.
They're not my friends.
No.
Let's continue. Continue. Untie him.
Most of them
Can I talk to
escaped.
him as he's being untied?
He's being untied, and he says, and he just nods to you after you do that. And he looks at you.
I'm gonna stand behind him still.
So,
He sits with his hands to his side, not trying to look conspicuous. Like, he's not trying to look suspicious or anything, he's trying to look agreeable.
personally, do you think that this, I guess, monster of a king can be reasoned with?
I've never met him. I know nothing about him. I honestly cannot say to his disposition, but I do know that he is the one who rules the Goblin Party. And I know that any extended time spent with savages may do things to the mind.
You could probably tell us with reasonable confidence that if we sent you back to the city where the Duke is, that he would pardon you.
I will not be going back there.
I have a
I
proposition.
mean, if we were to drop you off there.
You have to understand there's someone in his group, someone that he's hired that is much worse than us. And I know that I will be on the
The
business
Duke
end
has
of his
hired.
sword.
The Duke has hired.
Yes. Yes.
Who is this someone?
He's a very formidable
So,
swordsman.
the Duke doesn't care what happens to you. He's hired you, but if you were to go back,
If he cared, he would have given me a better
if you
group.
were just out on the outskirts after you leave us and get captured for whatever reason, and you ended up back at that city, you'd probably be sentenced to death.
Most definitely, yes.
I have a
As
proposition.
far as the city guard knows, I am not aligned with anyone. They would see me as a
How much
miscreant.
did the Duke offer you?
Oh, he gave me 500 gold.
500 gold. He
Yes.
gave it to you already
It's split up amongst us.
to do your job.
He only gave us a down payment. We don't have the rest of it because we have not finished or returned.
How much is your blade now?
The one I have,
No, not your blade. I mean, you blade.
Your services.
I like that Peleus and Salim are on the same page here. It's
Self-serving
so fucking cool.
gentlemen such as ourselves are not interested in the affairs of the Dukes, but rather our own.
well, normally my price is.
Yeah. He checks his
I
price book.
actually have to check the book. Give me a second.
That's fine. I'm slightly offended at how you treated me after your engagement, but I am impressed with your skills. You were able to cause me considerable harm without me knowing. Peleus is unaware that you guys burned him. He just thinks he got burned.
And if you have no
So-
love for the Duke, then, I mean, birds of a feather.
How much is money worth, guys, versus our lives?
Money.
This man is
This gentleman is
Normally
clearly
I am-
not aligned with anyone specifically. I'd
Right, and I
rather
think
have
the
his
Duke
talents
is
off.
a much bigger threat.
If
Alright,
he's
he-
not aligned with anyone specifically,
How much is he worth, Mark?
He looks at you and says, "Well, normally I'm 50 gold a day.
Well,
What?
considering we spared his life.
Gather, my
Considering
friends.
you spared my life,
Gather.
I could make it 25 gold.
So we'll make
Not
it
today.
whatever it is. But
I believe
Of
we
course.
should make it 15.
May we have one moment to consult, my friend? One moment, please.
All right, you guys go ahead.
Gather. All right, my
All of them
friends.
but me.
I
still
feel
gonna
like
stay-
that man is worth
still gonna stay
15
behind
because
the-
we have the tax of saving his life. So
Tax.
therefore, he should be thanking
I
us
did not
every
think
day.
this whole camp. This
I
whole
think he's worth precisely 0 because he's
Session
good
with
as
you
a
guys
prisoner.
decided-
I've dealt with
Killing
many
her.
gentlemen of
I
this
just want
nature,
to
my good
know.
Razor, and I would have to say his offer to reduce his price half is reasonable, considering his nature.
I think maybe
Our offer to
you get him
reduce-
free today, and then go on
Sounds
to
like this. I wish I
25.
could just tell you guys what I'm thinking.
I don't know, but I
He's
think
worth
our,
nothing.
How
no.
much? Actually,
I think
Everybody's
our
worth
offer to
something.
reduce his
Everybody's
death sentence is
Or we could just
pretty
you know,
hefty in price.
Wow. Okay. We
10
split-
gold a
split
day.
the
Don't
treasure
whisper.
with him at
Don't
the end.
whisper. Say it out
I'm
loud.
trying to project into here. But then you yelled over me.
Sorry.
Saying it aloud. You're on the sidebar.
What did I say? We just split the reward at the end. That's what we're competing for.
But
He's our
that's
prisoner.
splitting it.
to what end, my dear? What end?
He's our prisoner. He's somebody that attacked us and would have murdered us.
Well,
No
we,
problem.
We
We
attacked,
attacked
him.
him first. my love.
You did attack me first.
We
You
did.
can hear us. I said gather
I
around,
knew
not
we
you.
could. I think I was hinting at it earlier.
Narisa just like
You guys ever said you're saying it
pulls
quietly?
down
Oh,
her like
I
They said no. They
I-
said that they were
I'm
no,
on
no,
my
no, no.
side.
She pulls down her face and just spits on the dude. She's like,
I thought I was
I'm here.
inferring that
That
I
makes
gathered that group, not him. I tried to make it.
That
Yeah,
makes it
and
worse
I'm
then.
staying by
He's
him
got
the whole
he has some sort of idea about us, you know? Like, we have gotten off to completely the wrong foot. He's very formidable, very smart.
Thank you.
I'm not talking to you. We're very smart,
I still hear you.
and, like, I don't trust a guy that's
Rowan.
willing to... What?
I have an idea.
Yeah, it is it.
Since we all cannot agree on how we feel about this unsavory gentleman, I think
Skilled
we
and
should
handsome.
still possibly
Play a game.
share our reward with him, but also keep him tethered every day like a dog on a leash.
Perfect.
I don't know about that. And would you use that metaphor?
She knows what dogs are. She's read about dogs.
but
and
would you
then
put a dog on a leash?
She knows a dog. Yeah.
yeah, she knows dogs are on leashes.
She knows idioms. She knows some idioms.
She knows like that dogs go on leashes though. Like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Underdark dogs are
That's a
very...
literal.
But I mean, would
word.
she
It's a
put
literal
a
word.
dog on a
She
leash?
doesn't know idioms.
She'd be
She
like,
doesn't
be
know
free.
idioms.
I don't think that's an. I would think that's an idiom more as like a literal term for like an animal chained up.
Like dog on leash.
Like dog, like dog on leash. I mean, she's not Russian.
I should say more like dog up.
Still, we went from a lady who didn't know, like, you know, the phrase he said in the first
Break the
episode.
ice is a lot more confusing than dogs walking on
Wait,
leashes.
let's move on.
Dale got
Why are
ice
you
in that
wasting
Semantics.
Wasting so
Anyway,
much time.
I think that we don't want to run the risk of him killing us in our sleep. He seems a very skilled warrior, and he's probably smart enough to stab us to death while
I
we're
will
all
say,
asleep.
if you are paying for me under my code, I cannot harm you.
I still didn't ask you.
What code are you referring to, my friend? Just your
He
personal.
looks at you and he says, "You should know." He speaks to you in thieves' can't.
Yeah, I believe.
Thieves can't?
I understand.
Thieves
I thought
can't.
they could.
You guys don't
Thieves
understand what you just
can.
said, but he's spoken like
What?
he said gibberish basically.
You guys,
Miscarriage fashion show.
he's speaking
Fashion
in some
show.
weird goblin language, and I don't trust that.
Friends,
I just
friends,
don't.
wait,
spoke
wait,
common.
wait. At that, Johan's gonna yell, "We're wasting daylight." Palace, do you trust
Yes,
this
I
man
agree.
to take it with us if we pay him?
I
He's
have
a
not
sword
been
for
out here
hire.
at night, and I don't want to see what the goblins and the wargs that were sent after you may.
His worth can be measured in currency that we offer.
And Salim, your thoughts?
I say we put him on contract.
Rowan?
I
if
don't
that's
trust
his
him.
code.
I understand.
You can keep watch then, my dear.
I'll make it 15 gold.
You're not a part of this debate.
Well, I mean, it's my price.
Nareza,
Your
thoughts?
price is your
I say 10 gold. Bare maximum.
So we're all in agreement that we will pay him 20 gold per day. He will not be chained like an animal, and we should continue our journey.
I'll pay
Rowan,
you
what
full
would-
price.
what would make
the
you
first day,
happiest?
not to harm us.
He needs to be kept under watch at all times.
He
Weapons
does it.
removed
Very
at
good.
night.
Then I will do so. I'll play cards with him.
Fine.
I don't need to sleep.
I do have to have access to my weapon.
That's fine.
Of course.
During the daylight hours.
How shall I refer to you,
I
friend?
am under the assumption that you were all attacked by wargs.
Yes.
That did happen.
Correct.
Do
That-
we really like that bad?
That was the that was the doing of the one who brought you here.
Was it now?
You're referring to the Duke's,
The Duke's
escort?
Cage.
Oh.
The goofy looking
Well, yeah, we know
butler.
that. He accidentally
He-
put on
He
pheromones.
didn't accidentally do a
As
thing.
I say that sentence, my face sinks.
Yes, as you all know, wargs work with goblins, and that was just more of the act. However, I can't guarantee that we are safe from any other attacks as we venture forth.
I'm completely fine.
I wanna. Is he still on the ground?
Yeah, he's sitting there.
I wanna grab
He's
his
sitting
arm.
more relaxed.
I wanna grab his arm and not grab his arm, but put my arm out.
Extend
to
your arm.
Get him up.
I am still grievously wounded from when you all stabbed me.
Okay.
give him a potion.
I am bleeding.
All right.
Does anyone
I'll
actually have a
I'll give him
No.
some medical attention.
Okay, make a medicine check for me.
You got it. Where'd my dice go?
Oh, they don't.
Tiefling has joined the party.
What is your name, man?
What is your name, my friend?
Merrick.
Eric.
I would have seen you as a Randy.
It finally got out there.
He doesn't understand.
Yeah!